You have 24 hours. You have 24 hours to get it done. You have 24 hours to put it in. You have 24 hours to get that work in. You have 24 hours to improve. You have 24 hours to get better. You have 24 hours in a day. And most people don't get that 24 hours. Some people get their life cut short. Some people have things that happen to them. Some people aren't able to live that 24 hours. Some people aren't able to wake up the next day. Some people aren't blessed with that opportunity. But you are right now. You have 24 hours. You have 24 hours in a day. You got to realize that. You got to utilize those 24 hours. You have to sacrifice some of those hours. You have to sacrifice maybe something that you could be doing right now that would give you some pleasure, but it won't grant you a better future. You have to use your 24 hours better. And I'm not saying that you can't have fun. I'm not saying that you can't live life. I'm not saying any of that. If you want the most out of your life, you have to use that 24 hours well. You have to use that 24 hours with benefit. Because who do you want to be? Think about it right now. Who do you want to be? After any of these videos, always ask your question, who do you want to be? Do you want to be that person that never accomplished anything? That's totally okay. Do you want to have, do you want to be ordinary? That's okay. That's completely okay. I'm not telling you that you have to be someone special. I'm not telling you that you have to be something great, to be worthy. I'm not telling you have to be something great to feel successful. I'm not telling you have to be someone extraordinary. I'm not telling you that you have to be that person in order to be loved as a person. I'm not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is that you are capable of doing it. And you are able to get there. And if that's not what you want, then that's totally okay. But you got to start using your 24 hours with intent. You got to start using them 24 hours like it's your last. Because I don't know about you, but I certainly understand that your next day isn't granted. Anything can happen. Anything can happen to you. Anything can change your perspective on life. You just got to realize that at the end of the day, do you want to feel accomplished about what you've done? Do you want to feel a sense of accomplishment when you're sitting in your bed? Or do you want to feel like you wasted it? Do you want to feel like you've wasted it? Or would you rather feel like you've done something for yourself? And the first thing I would recommend you doing is start being intentional. I've been saying this. Start being intentional with what you're doing. Start being intentional with what you're listening to. Start being intentional with who you're hanging around with. Start being intentional with what you're putting into your brain. Because every little thing, whether you realize it or not, will influence you. Whether it be the music you listen to, whether it be the friends you have, whether it be the type of activities you do, whether it be what you do in your free time, whatever you like to do to relax. Be intentional with those things. You had a long day at work, let's watch some Netflix. Is that the best use of your time? Yes, it can help you relax, but try to relax in other ways. Meditate. Be peaceful with yourself. Find yourself. Find out who you are. And live those 24 hours. Live those 24 hours. Think of it in a sense of 24 hours. You have 24 hours to become a better person. You don't have to be working all 24 of those hours. Yes, there's going to have to be balance. You're going to have to balance yourself out. But the one who really wants it, the one who really is going to get it, the one who is going to be the extraordinary person is going to use the 24 hours wisely. They're going to use the 24 hours with intent. They're going to become better in those 24 hours. And that's all I kind of had to say today. Use your 24 hours wisely. Use them more than you were. Because I promise you, there's always ways you can improve. There's always more work you can put in. There's always ways you can become a better person. There's always ways that you can become better at what you do. So start using the 24 hours with intent. Start living like you have 24 hours. Stop living like you have a whole year. You don't know what's going to happen to you. You don't know what's going to happen to the people around you. You don't know what could possibly happen to you. No one does. But there's one thing that's certain in life. You're going to die. I'm going to die. Everyone is going to die. It's going to happen, no matter what. So do you want to have a life that you can look back on and be proud of the things that you did? Or you're going to regret not taking the risk, not taking the chances, and becoming the person that you've always dreamed of becoming?